Hello, hello, hello. I think I'm live on YouTube. Last night I tried to use Facebook live streaming. It didn't save my video. Maybe it's a good thing because these are new days for me as an artist, as so many other artists trying to find new outlets for to show the creativity, to share music, to stay connected. And to find extra ways, new ways of earning a living, which is challenging. But we trying what we can, what's available. So when I came from New York 5 days ago now, when we happened to be there in the middle of coronavirus outbreak, I did some pictures and live streaming videos from there. You can find them on my Facebook page. As we came home, we tried to isolate ourselves. I created this mini studio in my home with the things that I already have. I did have to buy some extra couple of bits to create a semi-professional, the first step of creation, the home studio. Yesterday I shared some of it on Facebook with my friends, but I would go back through and talk about my hardware setup briefly before moving into the software. Last couple of days were quite a big learning curve for me. I was reading a lot of internet articles, YouTube tutorials of how to do the live streaming properly. So it asks me to check my video resolution. The current resolution 640 by 400, which is not optimal. Well, we'll have to deal with it later because I'm live at the moment and I would like to keep information relevant to my listeners. So the basic studio, no, I'll move it that way. That's better, out of the camera. Right, so this is my basic studio setup, as I mentioned yesterday. This is my, oh, you can't see the difference. All right, there is a little bit of delay, I think, on the live feed from what I'm showing you and what I see in the video. Let me see if that will change. Right, anyway, this is what I'm showing at the moment is my studio. Right, here it is. With the amp here on the left hand side, which I use for live gigging, to my amp. Because I'm a live streaming musician, the music quality is very important for me. Therefore I decided not to go to oh, my live camera is set up. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Right, let me move it there. Here we are. Right, that's better. That's me again. Hello. Isn't it fun to deal with this new software? You can move the screens everywhere. It's a lot of fun. We'll talk about it later. But in the meantime, so this is my amp. The sound is important. I connected my microphone to it as well as my guitar, and I'm monitoring the sound from my amp through my amp. I try to monitor the sound from the software itself that I'm using, but it created a lot of delay and confusing. It's impossible to work as a musician monitoring the sound. So I hope that the sound comes out okay, and the feedback from my first video yesterday proved that the sound was good. So we'll try to do it again. Hopefully it will save the video and I'll be able to go back and listen to how it actually sounds. So the way I connected my amp is the basic XLR out of the amp, as usually you do in live performance, and connect it to PA. So I connect it to my computer. The way I connect it to my computer is I'm using this iRig. This is a new technology that allows you the 3-pin in, and it's just a general mini jack out, which I plug into my computer mini jack headphones, and the program recognizes it as a computer. So in theory, the sound from my amp balanced, which I balance on my amp manually, goes into straight into my computer, into the program. And I put a bit of light because lighting is important. I want to look good in the camera as well as sound good. So I quite enjoy having that as well. To my laptop, I connected external TV, mostly because I wear glasses and I want to see the chat window as well on my laptop and see my stream on my big screen, but you don't have to have it. You can just deal with your laptop only. And by the way, these are my headphones that I'm monitoring. They sound very good, Marshall. So this is the hardware setup. So the software. So you might have seen a lot of videos about how to live stream if you did this research yourself. So from what I understood, you can live stream through Facebook, through YouTube, Twitter, only if you have a media invitation only platform, which I don't have. Therefore, I'm trying the free platform that I know that are available. I also been playing with the Twitch lately as well. I'm not sure whether I will use that. I'll try on YouTube for now. But it's not that YouTube that deals with the heavy weight of transforming the videos. What YouTube does is just it reads the feed from the third-party company. So you use the third-party program, which is called encoder sometimes, or it is called the streaming software. I'm using the open source free Open Broadcaster Studio, OBS. Let me show you. This is how it looks. Open Broadcaster software. You go to the website, you download for your Windows, Mac, or any other computer system you have. There is plenty of YouTube videos available of how to set it up. I'll show you a little bit. So this is how it looks when it's opened. So I connected my two cameras. One is the front camera on my laptop. The other camera is my XLR camera, which is a secondary camera I will use for my performance later. And it also has the feed from the amp. You see this feed from the amp. This is the audio that is connected. So mainly what you have in the Open Broadcaster Studio, you have the main window which displays what you are actually broadcasting at the moment. So you have scenes and you have sources. So this is my first scene, my laptop camera only. You can see my laptop camera only. And on this scene, I put these sources, feed from the amp and laptop camera. I could add any other source by clicking this button, and you can see I can add an image, display capture, browser, audio input. I could add import another scene, text, and everything I want. I could do video capture device. I could add to these scenes, and therefore I have. Let me go back here. Right. You see, I have. Let me just move this a little bit. Right. Right. Okay. Here we go. So these are my scenes. This is the audio that it shows that it reads the audio. You need to make sure that it doesn't go into red, because otherwise it would be too distorted. So I hidden the controls somewhere. These are controls. We put them there. Scenes. Where my source is gone? Here we are, the sources. Right. So the source is basically all the audio and video feed that you connect to the feed. So here I have two sources, two video sources, and one audio source. Here I have just a slightly different layout. This is the studio screenshot, and so on. So as I click through the different sources and scenes, I can change the layout here. It's quite self-explanatory. You just add the plus button and you can add a different scene or source. Right. This is the software, yes. How do you stream? I'll show you how you stream. Studio setup. Okay. Right. We're in the right screen now. So over here you have control. You can start, because I'm streaming now, it says stop, but if I stop it will say start streaming. You can stop recording, because I'm recording this as an extra file, MP4 file on my computer, so that later I can watch it and put it on as a video sharing place. So in here in settings, you can also tell the program which audio sources to take from and which cameras to use and which frame. To be honest, I didn't go into too much details into these technical details. There could be 60 or 30 frame per second video, but I think if you to start off just using the basic what is their default settings, and if something doesn't work, Google it and play around with your settings more. But the way to publish it, I go here, Tools. At this moment, it is disabled, Auto Configuration Wizard, because I'm already broadcasting on YouTube. But this is where the program will take you step by step what kind of video you want to stream and where, more importantly, where. So when you go on your YouTube or any other live streaming video, it will ask you to provide the streaming link. It will give you the streaming link. So the YouTube will give you streaming link, the Facebook will give you streaming link, and you need to copy that streaming link into the program, into here, step-by-step guide. It will guide you through, and at one point it will ask you to provide the link, which you copy and paste from the platform where you want to live stream. So at this particular example, I copied the link from YouTube, copied it in there, and program showed configuration that this live stream goes to YouTube. So this is how it works program-wise. If it looks a bit too difficult and too much information for you, don't get disencouraged straight away. I would urge you to spend more time and read about it. It's not as difficult as possible as it sounds. You will, I'm sure, if I was able to figure it out, you will be able to figure it out too. I had a bit of a problems to play around with the monitoring and sound in particular, because with the sound, obviously the volumes on my amp, as well as let me open my studio setup. Here we are. The volumes on my amp, as well as the volume on my iRig, as well as the volume on my laptop. I had to disable the microphone input from the laptop and the speakers, the laptop speakers. So you need to tell your machines and programs exactly where you want your sound and video to be coming from. But I think I managed to get to some pretty okay setup, which I will watch back later and have a look. And I would like to sing you a song. Right. On my guitar, so you can hear the balanced sound with the... Right, that's a little better. So you can hear the sound as well as the video. I have a little more light here as well. Oh, a bit of a feedback coming through. Okay, maybe I need to move the microphone slightly. The song I would like to sing was written by Anna Shannon. I found this song during my project. I'll move this microphone a bit because I don't like that feedback through my headphones. This sounds slightly bit better, although the view is not as good, but here we go. I found this song called Yorkshire Song by Anna Shannon, absolutely beautiful singer, folk singer from Yorkshire, obviously. And anyway, having lived in this country for so many years, I feel it's about time for me to learn some English songs and to own them, to feel like they talking to me as well. I'm not just a performer. I can take these songs through my heart and be honest and true about it. Okay. When heather's bloom has faded long and turned to brown, when pheasant chides his bright alarm, when rolling mist the valley shrouds in silent arms, once more I know this place to be my home. I heard the curlew cry today from windswept heath, a plaintive call on rising wing, and as I watched from ragged lines of weathered trees, my heart stirred from her place to go with him. There is not one thing I would not give to be as he, to circle here in joyless flight, and all these moors my life to live, to simply be, my spirit to go on in Helen's creed. I wish that I could write a song that has no words, of beauty sings and journeys run. For many the time I tried and tales begun, but with beauty such as this the words won't come. When heather's bloom has faded long and turned to brown, when pheasant chides his bright alarm, when rolling mist the valley shrouds in silent arms, once more I know this place to be my home. thank you very much, and we'll meet online soon. And send me a message, write me a comment what you want me to talk about with you, or if you have any questions about what I've been talking earlier. And I'm playing my baby Taylor guitar. It's a very beautiful, teeny tiny size guitar, which is great for travel. It's very light. I installed the pickup here. It's a Fisherman pickup. I had it for years, but it's full scale. It's not G tuned to G, the half scale. So and this guitar was tuned in a D major, I think, D A F sharp D A D, which allows open chords and all this sliding things, which I really like. Well, thank you very much, and see you soon. No, we don't want that. We want